Alright guys, so new upgraded camera system going in for the YouTubes. Alright, got the Sony ZV-1 and then we got the vlogger kit. Plan on using this big time.
What up guys, you saw from the last clip that I was opening up my camera, my new Sony ZV-1 and vlogger kit, and my phone cut out. I was literally out of battery. I just got home from Chicago, and yeah, I just ran out of battery. Didn't have enough time to charge it when I was on the plane and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted to do all my videos moving forward with that camera, but I bought my camera from Eldorama, which is like obviously it's a camera website if you know anything about cameras and digital whatever. It's like, you know, they have discounts and stuff, and they had a discount. I wanted to pull the trigger on some new filming equipment. I feel like I want to bring better value and better quality film to you guys, and I just decided to fork out the money for a new camera, and I was doing a lot of research on it, and it seemed like the best one for what I do. And yeah, they didn't send me a memory card with it. So basically I threw it on the charger and I was looking everywhere and I don't have a memory card, so I can't do my filming on it yet, but I will be doing it soon. I sent them a message, they got back to me right away. They did not say if they're going to send me the memory card yet, so I'll be waiting on that. But I got leg day today. I'm going to be filming my leg day, some of my meals, you know, but I'll be still using my phone. So just kind of keep an eye on that. Just an update on my physique. My body is looking leaner and bigger, and I'm 211.4 this morning, and my cutoff is 205. I've been eating pretty much only whole foods. I changed my nutrition plan from like a little bit more of a, I guess you would say a lenient type of a diet where, you know, like a Greg Doucette style. You guys would know more if I explained it like that, but I've eaten that way for a long time. But Greg Doucette, right, he has like pancakes and French toast and egg whites with everything and protein powders added to a lot of stuff and wraps and all these just different styles of eating. And, you know, he bakes a lot of stuff, and I love Greg Doucette, but it didn't work as well as I wanted it to for like me maintaining my size / getting as lean as I can / staying as full as possible. And you know, that would be like the triple whammy, right? Getting all those things. The benefit of that diet is that you don't get bored and you get a lot of variety. That is awesome. But I'm trying to be a professional and be the best I possibly can at this. And I've noticed that when I eat whole foods that are a little bit more specific to, like, you know, bodybuilding, gaining muscle mass, staying lean, staying full, I stay way more fuller eating chicken and rice than I do eating like 4 slices or 5 slices or even 6 slices of French toast with egg whites. The benefit of expanding your stomach with a lot of volume of food, the way like Doucette does it, is that you expand your stomach and you feel full with less calories. The downside is that you don't get the like nutrient dense foods that you would get from like more whole foods, and therefore you don't get that long drawn out breakdown of the nutrition or like of the food itself. So you might not get as much crazy volume from your food, but you get a lot more density in the food. So like a chicken breast is going to be a lot more dense than egg whites. So you get this thermogenic response and you get the fullness of how dense it is. So your stomach takes a lot longer to break it down. The argument on his behalf and also my behalf when it comes to general population is it's not as sexy, right? Like eating French toast is a hell of a lot more sexy than eating a chicken breast with sweet potatoes. But man, when I eat a chicken breast with sweet potatoes, I'm not only full as hell, but I also feel really good. Like my energy level is way more stable. My muscles feel a lot more full. My stomach processes the food really nice. So like I feel good. I don't feel bloated and I guess you would consider it like, or I would consider it slightly awkward in my like energy levels, as in, you know, when I eat Walden Farms, because I'm eating French toast and it's like a highly processed type of like filtered water, like all just this random stuff to make it super sweet. For whatever reason, like maybe that tricks my brain a little bit. Maybe it makes me feel a little bit hungry, even though I'm not hungry because of all the sweetness. I'm not really exactly sure, but for whatever reason, I don't feel as good as when I eat like whole foods. And I think, you know, most of it's probably nutrients, like vitamins, minerals, fibrous content, but you know, fibrous content from the food opposed to added food. For example, I was eating wraps, and these wraps were like super low calorie, 50 calories per wrap, 60 calories per wrap, 15 grams of fiber. But the fiber itself is like all added to it to make it more filling and less calories. Whereas if you eat a yam, the fiber comes with the yam naturally from its vegetable source. And I just think for whatever reason, being natural in our body's ability to like break it down more efficiently and more effectively, and then utilize maybe the skin to scrape the colon, which is like an insoluble fiber, and then the soluble fiber inside of the sweet potato or the yam, obviously feeding our good gut bacteria, it just does better in my system. right? So I think what I'm getting at with this update is you have to find what works best for you, your body, and what your goals are. For me, I'm trying to be the best at this I possibly can, and I'm 35 years old, and I don't have any more time to just wait, right? Like, I got into bodybuilding at a little bit later of an age. I didn't start when I was 20. However, I've been lifting since I was 11. I've been doing push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, all that stuff since I was about 9 years old, maybe 10. I think I was 9 though. And so I've been doing this for a really long time, but specifically focusing on bodybuilding, I got into it late. So I don't have any more time to be messing around with, oh, I want to try this diet out, that diet out. I got to find the most efficient thing for myself and attack it as hard as I can. And that seems to be a more whole food approach. And it works really, really well for me. So I'd say the most processed thing I eat really throughout the day is my protein powder when I have them, and oats. You know, I do have quick oats or rolled oats, plain, and I add cinnamon to it. That's it. So, and I do really, actually, I love oats. Oats are probably one of my favorite things. Think about something, if you want something to expand your stomach and make you feel full, have oats with water, and it makes a humongous bowl of oatmeal. You telling me that's not gonna fill you up? It's just not sexy, right? Now you can make it with egg whites and make it into a pancake. You can do that. I think that's fine as well. But for whatever reason, I just think the egg whites might have not been doing that well in my gut. Where if I eat whole eggs, I do so much better with whole eggs. And this is all an individualistic thing, guys. You have to see where you're at and what works really best for your own body. Even if seems like even if the calories are a bit higher, like my body just does better with these foods, and it's still probably a calories in, calories out thing, but it has to do with thermogenesis and the way the body breaks down the food. It has to do with the fact that my body's breaking down the food maybe slower because it's more dense of foods and it takes longer for my body to break down. Maybe my body's using the nutrients in these calories more efficiently because they're just better for my body, opposed to if I'm using a little bit higher processed foods and so on. So it is what it is. We'll see how it gets when I actually get to the nitty gritty and I'm at a really low body fat percentage. But I'm at 7 weeks now and I'm already pretty lean, and I'm trying to actually maybe add a few pounds of muscle before I start really dialing it in and pushing myself into a lower body fat percentage. But yeah, so I'll send you guys some updates from in this next video, this next clip of like my posing yesterday, and then I'll add, you know, obviously I'm gonna go into some meals, and then I got leg day, so I'll film my leg day. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.
All right, heading into Vasa, get my lift on. All right, so just got to the gym and I'm setting up for my leg day. And I just wanted to let you guys know kind of how I prepare for leg day. So I normally take my pre-workout, which is Hyper Aminos from Gaspari Nutrition, and then I add citrulline to it, about 6 grams of citrulline. And then I add glycerol to it as well in a 2 gram amount, and I will start adding a little bit more to my upper body as I get a little bit further into my prep, because it'll help keep you full when you're on low carbs. And everything I kind of do doesn't happen by accident. Usually I have some kind of a regular sleeve shirt on to keep my upper body a little warmer instead of like a cutoff. Sometimes I do a sweater and I got pants on. Okay, that'll keep me kind of warm. And then I also wear these shoes right here. Okay, so these are old flat New Balances. They have a Vibram bottom to them. see the Vibram on them. So you're gonna want a flatter shoe that you can kind of feel the floor, a little bit less arc support, something that you're gonna be able to kind of move more properly into the ground. You do not want your ankle to be rolling over. You don't want any issues with stability because you can't actually feel the ground. And then if you're doing stuff like calves, you want to be able to move your ankle and feel your toes and so on in your shoe. So New Balance is my shoe of choice. I love New Balance shoes, especially the ones that have like very little sole and very like the Vibram bottoms. Those are probably my favorite for sure. So that's kind of how I prepare for my lower body day. Very first movement today is going to be a hack squat. All right, so actually what I'm gonna do is they don't have the hack squat that I'm actually looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a leg extension for my very first movement. And I'm gonna do a 20 reps, 20 reps, 20 reps, 20 reps for five sets. Pyramid up in my weight, and then I'm gonna do a drop set for 100 reps. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm actually trying to build a little bit of detail, a little bit more detail in my legs. So I'm gonna do most of my movements with my feet like this. That'll help me build kind of that inner thigh position right up in here. And it kind of inserts all the way in to the hip flexor. So I'm gonna kind of focus on that. And then I'll probably do that so if my total sets are 6 total sets, I'll do that for 4 sets and then 2 sets. So when I do the drop set, I'll do my feet straight ahead, and then when I do the rest of the sets, I'll do 4 sets where I'm focused on that specifically. Damn, second set should already hurt like hell. But it definitely, there's a tip that I want you guys to use. Make sure you're feeling your legs, like touch the area on your legs you're trying to focus on. Helps you get you a mind muscle connection. Feels the muscle better, as in you just tend to feel your joints less when you're kind of touching the area you're training on. And it gets you, that mind muscle connection just basically means you start feeling the way your body reacts to certain movements a little bit better. If you're not getting that muscle to activate when you touch, your brain sends more nerve activation to that area. More nerve activation you get, more muscle can be contracted. More muscle can be contracted, more muscle will be built. Third set down, I'm only taking about 45 seconds to a minute in between sets max, okay? At least on this one. When I get to hack squat where I'm going heavier, I will not. I'll take a little bit longer. All right, last set complete. I'm drinking GlycoFuse, 1 scoop, unflavored, 25 milligrams, or 25 grams of carbs with water. And then I'm actually using a amino acid EAAs from Icon Muscle. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. The proven EAAs from Gaspar are freaking amazing, but for some reason they mess my belly up. The ingredients are crazy good and blah blah blah, but they don't do well in my belly. So I'm pushing EAAs right now and trying to get massive amounts of recovery, massive amounts of nutrients to my muscle while I'm training. So I had to pick up some EAAs. So I got some from Icon Muscle. They seem to do well with my belly. So I do 10 grams of that middle of my workout. Got that from Milo Sarcev. And so actually I just keep refilling that one with water to get as much nutrients as I can throughout my workout. I think this was gonna be a hard day. So I'm gonna do the drop set at the end of my workout. So I did 5 sets, 20 reps, got up to 175 pounds on that. Now I'm gonna do hack squats so I can actually go heavy, break down some tissue. And then I'll go on to Well, just keep watching. It was a little tough, but I'm gonna go up a little heavier. I want to try and do sets of 8 to 10. So 8 was tough, but I'm gonna go 50 more pounds and add. Try and get last set of failure. So I'm trying to do 2 sets of failure per exercise with heavy weight. And then giant set or a drop set or a compound set or something to build a ton of volume at the end of my program, or end of my workout that day. So I kind of like to break down the tissue, really cause that progressive overload, and then hit it with some cell volumization at the end of the workout. But always have my volume increasing while I'm trying to build muscle in some way. So usually it's just progressive overload, but I've been really changing my training up a bit, try and spark some new growth. A tip there, in my opinion, when using a belt squat is, if you can, try not to hold on to the handles, because the handles can stop you from going forward. But so does your adductors, so the muscles in your inner thigh, they stop you from going forward. So if you just push yourself with your arms forward, you're taking away part of what that muscle can do. So try not to hold on, and then those muscles have to stop. All right, the whole workout, a little jumbled. Now I'm on to this hammer strength V squat. I'm sure you guys have used it before. I like a pendulum squat more. I really wish I could find a friggin' place that had one. Maybe Fitness One. I'll have to try and get over there next time, but this place has got pretty much everything I need. Just they're lacking a really good hack squat. But anyway, last set coming up. I'll film that. I'm going real slow on the negative, and I'm exploding on the way up. I'm really trying to hit those fast twitch fibers. And I'm gonna get in all the slow twitch, medium twitch, just overload with blood volume like crazy on the next couple of movements after this. All right, I'm incorporating a trap bar deadlift into my leg day now. Allows me to keep my shoulders to my side, so I'm not like pulling out in front of me. Works my lower back a little bit more. Obviously my hamstrings, need to work on those. I do hamstrings twice a week. And then it's also helping me with my back thickness. So I think you can always have a better back, almost always, unless you're George Peterson. That guy was amazing. But anyway, I'm knocking that out. I'll show you this right now. Oh. Notice I keep my feet right underneath my hips. That actually helps my back stay nice and locked in. Makes it so my hamstrings engage first, and then I can really pull with my lats as well. Just a little bit of a tip there. I do not go all the way down. I'm trying to feel my hamstrings. I do not want to feel like I'm getting completely tugged over. I want to feel like I'm getting a stretch in the hammies. As soon as I feel that stretch, I use my hamstrings like a rubber band, snap them back and rebound back up. That's how I kind of hit them as hard as I can. All right, everybody. I'm eating my meal post-workout, and it's not exactly what I wanted. But my son's sleeping, and he has epilepsy, has seizures. And he's sleeping with the nurse right now, so I have to be really quiet. So I had to eat what I could. And so I actually started eating already a while ago, but this is bonza rice with some shrimp in it. So obviously shrimp is a good protein source. Here's your shrimp. It's a good protein source, but I wouldn't have went with the bonza rice post-workout. Bonza rice is made out of beans, chickpeas, and they're just a little bit too fibrous. I wouldn't have went with that post-workout, but I kind of had to, just the way it is. Magic Spoon protein cereal, one of my clients brought me, and Good Culture cottage cheese, and I actually mixed the protein cereal and the Good Culture cottage cheese together. Not sponsored by any of them, but I could sure use one, so hit me up, please. The Magic Spoon is a maple waffle flavor. It's pretty bomb. You throw it inside this cottage cheese, it still tastes like cottage cheese, but at least it's got the maple, a little bit better of a maple flavor, so that's kind of good. But yeah, so normally I would go with like a shrimp and like a white rice, or a white potato, or something that's a little bit more fast digesting. It's a little bit more starchy, a little bit more absorbable. It won't sit in the stomach as long. This is gonna sit in my stomach a while and get me full. It's really good if I'm like right on the edge of my diet, trying to get really lean, but I just smashed my legs and I really wanted to push some nutrients. So this is just some of the stuff I'm going through with the family and stuff like that, but you have to adjust and do what you can. So anyway, that's the post-workout meal, guys. What's up, guys? All right, so same day. I just went to Target, and they've been having chicken on sale, so that's why I've been going there. But I also wanted to pick up a memory card for my new camera that I'm trying to use, but I need the memory card, and it's been a pain in the ass because they don't have the one I need. So anyway, I was there to get chicken. They don't have chicken. Completely out of chicken. So that was awesome. So I picked up tuna, and I'll be eating tuna for my next meal. I'm taking the dog for a walk outside, getting some sun. So, poodle. So I live in AZ, so sun's out all the time. So I was just in Chicago visiting, or going to a bachelor party celebration with someone, and we kind of did a surprise for him. He's like my best friend, actually. It's his wedding coming up, And yeah, we all went to Chicago. And yeah, it's different weather, man. It's raining, cloudy, nothing like AZ, man. My wife would love it, but I thought it was like, I love the cold, but I don't like it gloomy all the time either. So, can't get a tan, that's for sure. But anyways, I will probably show a little bit of my training this afternoon as far as with my clients. I think I might get some posing in, but not a whole lot more for today, guys. It's kind of just that grind on a daily basis that we don't really stop doing when we're prepping. But like my energy level is pretty high, so hopefully my body fat will continue to go down. My weight will stay about the same. That is the hope. That's what I'm grinding for. That's why I'm eating these meals every day. That's why I'm training so hard. See if it can happen. All right, guys, I am a little bit stupid. Boom, memory card. It was inside my vlogger kit that I bought. I didn't realize that when you got that, they added the memory card for the camera. I'm super pumped. About to have some awesome content. All right, guys, gonna be signing off soon. Got my walk with the dog again, and this is my 30-minute cardio session I do every night. Well, during prep, I usually don't go 30 minutes every night. You know, usually I just do about 15 minutes with them when I'm, you know, on a regular non-bulking phase or regular, you know, kind of bulking type phase. But I usually always do walks, 10, 15, 20-minute walks every day, multiple times a day. But this is a 30-minute walk because I'm trying to get shredded. Sorry for the light. But anyway, so that's kind of another day. Getting closer to prep and some legs. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Please follow along if you're looking for coaching. One-on-one, I'm in Arizona. Unlimited Performance is my gym. If you're looking for online coaching, email me at tjoconnor53@gmail.com. Also have a coaching email that I'll be getting out here pretty soon, and I'm more familiar with it, and I'm using it more often. And then please hit the notification bell, like the video. It really helps with the algorithm, and this algorithms is what life's all about, right? And then follow on social media. Links are in the bio. Also, if you were looking for a discount on any Gaspari products, links in the bio as well. You get minimum 20% off using my link. And if there's any other discounts, 35% off, 40% off, buy one, get one free. You get those using my link as well. So you'll get a massive discount on great products that are proven for the last 25 years. All right, guys, have a great night. Thanks so much, guys, for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button and that bell button so you get notifications. Tons of videos that come out every single week. Go ahead and go to the link in my bio for Gaspari Nutrition. You get a discount, minimum 20% on anything that you order. It really helps me out. And obviously, Gaspari Nutrition is a legendary supplement brand. Also, if you want to find any of my other social medias, links in my bio for my Instagram and my TikTok. I have a lot of daily information that I put out, as well as some of my normal daily life that I always do. If you guys have any suggestions on videos that you want to see in the future, please put a comment in the comments below. And thanks again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. TJ O'Connor Fitness, out.